The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci. And here's a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Seattle Mariners. Harold, what's their focus as they go for their first win?
Well, Matt, this is a pitcher's duel all the way. And the key here is going to be how do you score runs if you get any. You get a runner on, you're going to have to be aggressive. You hit a ball in the gap, and he's on first base. Send him home. Take those chances because they're not going to be very often.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Here's a fastball low, and he's behind 2-0. Temperature here at game time, 61 degrees. Now here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Springer is after it, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
And this will miss as well. So he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. Verlander deals the 3-2. Back up the middle. Base hit, and that's their first of the new campaign.
3-2 count, and he gets a base hit. That's a nice hit if you want to be the leadoff guy. Work the count, and then get a pitch to hit and drive it in for a base hit. Nice job.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike two. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Matt, the interesting thing about Lawrence, now I think the way he sets up is almost telling you what he's going to call. He'll call one side of the plate more than he will the other. Look at his setup. Maybe that'll help you out.
Under it is Maben now as he pulls it in for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting third.
Stepping into the box, Nelson Cruz. First chance for him here with a runner at first and one gone. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one.
With all that speed over there on first base, I'm not surprised to see that fastball in the outside corner. That's almost like a pitch out.
Swing and a miss for strike one.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
And that misses. 2-1.
That ball's away, and clearly they're not going to try to give him anything to hit. Look, if he extends his hands even, he'll be able to drive the ball. I would just live away and maybe even further. Pitch like you're pitching to a picnic table.
Squared that one up just a little late.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2.
Hey, keep an eye out here, Matt, because that guy on first base, 3-2 count, and he can run. He might be on the move here.
Hot shot to third. Bregman gloves it. Altuve for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We're scoring. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
Matt, have you seen this guy throw? Ooh, he is electric. What do you got to do against him? I think you got to attack him early. He's just too overpowering. His stuff is electric. He's got one of those great power arms that we'll talk about for years to come. You got to take it to him before he takes it to you.
On the ground to third. There is Seager. Throw on to first in time, one away.
Batting second, center fielder.
Here's Cameron Maben now. The head-to-head with James Paxton, 1 for 3. Into the windup and the pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Well, if you're wondering if he's going to be loose for this game, there's our answer. 98 in the first inning. He's going to be coming right after.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
2 strikes.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, the shortstop, Carlos Correa.
At the plate, Carlos Correa. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Paxton steps into his windup. First pitch on the way. A breaking ball taken on the inner corner. Oh, 0-1. Here it comes. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Segura has it, and he'll throw against his body to first. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. Still no score. Here's Yonder Alonso. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning.
Number 10, Yonder Alonso.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Pitch on the way. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. It's up and out of here into the archways. Yonder Alonso with a solo home run. First home run of the campaign for him as the Mariners take a 1-0 lead.
Well, after a long winter and a grueling spring, everyone is anxious to get the season started, but to start it off with a home run, there's no better way to get your campaign underway. He was rounding the bases thinking, hey, this is going to be a good year.
Here's Robbie Cano now. His line against Justin Verlander, 13 base hits in 44 at-bats. He's taken him deep once, and this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Got him. Now to the plate, Mitch Haniger. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Mitch.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Altuve ranging into the outfield. 2 gone.
Batting 7th. Third
At the
baseman,
plate, Kyle Seager. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And they'll start him with a fastball that's low for ball 1. And that's swung on and missed on a pitch down 1-1.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No. Strike 2, says the third base umpire. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. But the Mariners draw first blood here on the solo home run. Here's George Springer, the head-to-head with James Paxton, a 3 for 12 line. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. First delivery to him on the way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff. You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
And it misses. 3-1 now. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
Sent on the ground out to second. Cano fields it cleanly. No problem here. 1 away.
Batting 6.
So stepping in, Evan Gattis, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. 1-0 pitch on the way. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Hey, runner on third, sac fly situation, right? 2 pitchers down. Really good job of patience trying to get a pitch that he can lift into the air to drive that runner home.
3-0 now. Waiting in the on-deck circle, there's Carlos Beltran. Here's the 3-0. And that misses ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Batting 7. Designated hitter.
Here's Carlos Beltran. The head-to-head with James Paxton has seen him go 3 for 9. And they'll start him with a changeup, but this is too high. Ball 1.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
Now the 1-0 home to Beltran. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Well, I like that, taking that strike right there. Look, he's already walked a couple guys early. He's not throwing the ball consistently in the zone. You have to be patient and make him work.
1-1 now to Beltran. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. Hit hard to the right side. But this is speared by the first baseman.
Batting 8.
So striding in, Yulieski Gurriel. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Paxton comes set. Here's the 0-2. And, oh, look out as the cutter ran way in and just about drilled him.
Well, when you're behind 0-2 as a hitter, you're in swing mode. Nothing changes that like seeing something hard bearing in on you, though.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Ground ball right side. That's a hit, their first of the new season. In to score from third is the tying run. It's 1-1.
Batting ninth.
Coming to the plate now, Alex Bregman. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First offering on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. 2 down, runners at first and second. Lifted in the air to center field. Dyson will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Here now is Mike Zunino. His line against Justin Verlander, 0 for 5. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. And this is fouled straight back. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away. Here's Gerard Dyson.
The center fielder, number 1.
Here comes the first pitch.
Dyson.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Oh, that was a nice pitch, a changeup, first pitch. Hitter was aggressive, swung right through it. That's how you get that first pitch strike, by throwing a changeup if you have an aggressive hitter.
Correa takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Shortstop.
Ready for another chance? Gene Segura. He singled his last time up. Line shot to second, but it's caught, and the side is retired. Nothing doing against Verlander that time around. And it remains a 1-all tie. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Second baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Altuve.
Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit down the line at first. Alonso is there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Cameron Maybin. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch coming. Here it is. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Ripped down the line, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. On the ground up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
That is a great 2-strike approach. Spread his legs out, kept the hands back, and just punched the ball through for a ground ball base hit.
Correa.
Digging in for his second at bat, Carlos Correa. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, George Springer. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Fastball in there for a called strike. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. His first steal of the year, and it comes here on opening night. Comes set, and the 0-1.
Nope.
That's taken for a ball, and it's 1-1 now to the Astros right fielder.
That's a tough pitch to recognize. A backdoor cutter, you just don't see that very often.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Two out here and a runner at second. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Well, they have been really aggressive swinging early in the count, early in this game, and that's twofold. You're either not going to get a high pitch count from the pitcher, which could go against you, or you're going to knock him out. We're coming right after him, being aggressive. Right now, I think they're just being aggressive.
Bounce to first. Gonzalez is up with it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And the changeup is way low that time. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Late that time for a strike.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. Striding in, Yonder Alonso. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Digging in the switch hitter, Marwin Gonzalez. He'll start things out against James Paxton as we get the inning underway. And a ball 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Way out in front. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. '50th pitch of the game on its way. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Over the bleachers and onto the concourse. A home run. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Astros take the lead. It's 2-1.
That wasn't a particularly deep home run by today's standards, but it certainly did scream out of the park in a hurry. You see there on show track an impressive 112 miles an hour off the bat.
Evan Gattis now standing in as he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and powering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he is in there.
Up next for the Astros.
Digging in to try it again. Yulieski Gurriel looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Here he comes on 2-0. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
And that'll drop into no man's land out there for a base hit. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Well, that right there shows how strong he is. That ball got in on him, but he fought it off a little soft liner to fall in the outfield and scores the runner from third base. That's a strong guy right there.
Just got a piece up the line. But it's foul, strike one. 0-1, here it comes. A cold strike on the inside corner. Here's the 0-2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Altuve.
Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball one.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Paxton comes set. Here's the 1-1. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Astros lead it 3-1. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Tapped up the first baseline. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Now batting, left fielder.
Now at the plate, Mitch Haniger. 0-for-1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going. Matt, that's a big base hit. I want to see now, can he get guys out from the stretch? He retired a lot of guys in a row out of that windup. Now he's in the stretch. Let's see if they can get to him out of the stretch.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Down and away, ball one. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Drilled down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Throw won't get him. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Mike Zunino is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
This is a big at bat. You're down 2 right here, and they're sitting with runners in scoring position. Put the ball in play. He's got to pick up something. Just keep the chain moving. This is a big at bat.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Here's Verlander now on 0-2. This one's down to third. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Here's Gerard Dyson. Comes into this at bat 0-for-1 in the ball game.
Gerard Dyson.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Now a flare out toward right center. Altuve ranging into shallow right, and that retires the side. Mariners. Here's Cameron Maybin now. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Center fielder, Cameron
He's
Maybin.
ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw on to first by Cano, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Here's Carlos Correa now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And that misses for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. A called strike over the outside corner. 3 runs, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Here's George Springer. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Springer.
Paxton has his sign. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Well, a little 2-out single. Now, you may not think it's much, but he's already given up a couple of runs this game, so maybe this is the start of something big.
Marwin Gonzalez.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. Now at the plate, Evan Gattis looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. And he lays off there 1-0.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry. So expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can. Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
The next 3-2. Swing and a liner, but this will be a foul ball. 3 runs, 7 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
The batter, number 15.
Digging in once again, Carlos Beltran. One of the bigger spots in the ballgame so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. And too high with the cut fastball. It's 1-0 now. Now the 1-0 home to Beltran. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. Astros leave them loaded, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Gene Segura standing in. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get him to chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
That's by him for strike 1. Hit hard on the ground to first. And a sliding effort there, but that ball had eyes, and the leadoff man's on base to start the inning.
Well, sometimes you make the perfect pitch and you still give up a base hit. That ball's down, and he just scooped it out and drove it through the infield.
Ben Gamel is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Now Verlander will turn and go to first, and the runner back safely. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. And he misses 2-1. Fastball taken high, and it's 3-1 now.
Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Hit hard to third, and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nelson Cruz. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch on its way from Verlander. There's that circle change of his, but it's outside for ball 1.
Man, the Mariners have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game long. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees, 1-1.
Now that's a good curveball. That's the old 12 to 6 from midnight to 6 a.m. and he's doing it all day.
Circle change here, but it's taken for ball 2. The 2-1 on its way, and this is fouled at the plate. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes, and this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Here's Yonder Alonso. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Maven on the run. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. Here's Robbie Cano now. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
And this will be a base hit as the runner will come in to score from third, and we are tied at 3 apiece.
Well, sometimes with the runner in scoring position, you just have to put the ball in play. Right here, he hits one into the hole, drives in the run, making contact. It pays off.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So striding in once again, Yulieski Gurriel. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. One and one, here it comes. Hit in the air to right field. Gamble is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Third base.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. The cutter runs outside, ball one. Here's a ball lined up and over the head of Segura at short. It's on into left center for a base hit. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll pull into second with one away. So some real problems out there that time as it'll wind up in E7. Digging in once again, Jose Altuve. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. David Phelps is out from the bullpen as he'll get his first work of the season here on opening night. First offering on its way. Ball one. And here's a ball hit in the air. Alonso coasts under it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Ready for another shot now. Cameron Maybin is past batting line against David Phelps. He's 2 for 4. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 0-1. A cold strike on the inside corner.
Well, he's made 2 tough pitches. He's got a runner at second base, and now he doesn't have to make a good pitch. Make him chase something right here because you don't have to throw him a strike.
That's in there. Base hit. Bregman rounds the corner and is headed home. The runner scores from second, and he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
That will drive a pitching coach crazy. He has the hitter down 0-2 in the count, and instead of making him chase at something off the plate, he grooves one that's driven down the line for a run-scoring double. Have to make better pitches on an 0-2 count.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Astros pick up a run on the arc. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. It's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats out of play. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. Here now is Mike Zunino. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. Lays off 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
There's that slider truly in an unhittable spot. It's 1-1. Drilled right back up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. Not particularly graceful there, and as a result, he'll be slapped with an E4 on the play. Will Harris enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Will Harris.
He's set and the pitch. Gerard Dyson is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline, so if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there. They got a little something working here, Matt. You got the tying run at second base and the go-ahead run at first base. How's it going to unfold?
Gene Segura standing in as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Ben Gamble. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Pitch outside. The throw. It's there. He's out trying to take third. And a poor gamble in hindsight. Here's George Springer. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point.
Right fielder.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Springer.
Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. And that misses ball 1. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. To short, hit hard. Segura fields it cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Evan Gattis. It was a walk in his last trip. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Tough slider down low for a strike.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Well, he's down the count. He knew he wasn't going to get much to hit. Did a nice job staying with that ball, just shooting it through the hole the other way.
Beltran.
Here's Carlos Beltran batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. 1-1 now to Beltran. Hit on the ground out to short. And there's his first base hit in this one.
Breaking his heart, Matt. Breaking his heart. You got 2 quick outs. He's thinking he's going to cruise through this thing, and now look at him. Boom, boom. Base hits coming back at you. That's why you have to complete the inning.
Into the box, Yulieski Gurriel, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Now that's what a slider's supposed to look like. Great execution. Starts off the plate and makes him reach.
And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3, and the inning is over. Tony Sipp has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Softly hit toward the hole. Gonzalez gloves it, and he barely gets to the bag in time, and a close play for out number 1.
Up next for Seattle.
Tight game here. 4-3 our score as we take the opportunity to compare the performances turned in by the 2 starters. Here's Nelson Cruz now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those. Hey, pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so. Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one.
Well, you love to see it. The 3-0 green light, and the guy executes with a sharp single. Nice
First
job.
baseman, Yonder Alonso.
Here's Yonder Alonso as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready with the 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Runners on first with 1 down. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1 and 2.
When he is on, that slider is one of the best pitches in all baseball. That's why he's so tough to those lefties.
Chopped in front of home plate. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The batter number
There's Robbie
26,
Cano now. His lifetime numbers with Tony Sipp: 7 hits in 19 tries. And of those hits, 3 of them were of the home run variety. Cano waiting on the 0-1. This pitch is popped up. Altuve is there to make the catch, and they'll get out of it. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Now a swing and a fly ball. And foul. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
You're sitting 2-0 in that situation. You get the fastball, but it's not the location you want, so you lay off it. I love that. That's great discipline hitting.
Cameron Maybin waits on deck. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap, but it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Any hitter will tell you that a shot like that just feels different. It sounds different off the bat. See his arms get extended, right arm tucked up against his body, barrel the bat all over the ball, and he smokes it right off the wall in left center. A little more hang time, and that one probably gets out of here.
Throw on to first takes care of Maybin, and there are 2 away. Here's Carlos Correa now. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Leave 1, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Ken Giles takes the ball now. Inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Giles.
1 Mitch Haniger is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. The 0-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul for strike two.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Ready with the 0-2. That misses 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Lays off 2-2 now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a good hard slider as this one swung on and missed for the first out here in the ninth. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. Lifetime numbers against Ken Giles. Hitless in 3 at-bats. First delivery to him on the way. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw on to first, and the Mariners are now down to their final out.
The catcher, number 3.
Digging in to try it again, Mike Zunino. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Danny Valencia will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 26, Danny Valencia.
And he'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. Now, barring any late turnaround, this win would belong to Justin Verlander. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Hit back up the middle. Oh, Altuve to first. Oh, but he beats it out. Impressive play. Can't quite get it. And now the potential tying run is aboard.
Dyson.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Here's Gerard Dyson. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Everybody knows he's got that fastball that gets up at 100 miles an hour. Just have to be ready to swing.
From the belt, the pitch. Pretty well hit. Deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. A sold-out crowd of 40,950 ready to lift off here in the Space City. And another foul ball. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Altuve has it, and they will get the force, and a tough way to end it here as this ball game is over.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Justin Verlander earns his first win of the season. Ken Giles records the save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.
1 error. They left 8 runners on base.